with urban design, and I guess the way Eliot Sinclair looks at placemaking, it's actually how do we start from the ground up and shape the spaces for the communities that are going to use them.
We're always learning about how to design better communities and what's going to shape society as a whole.
We get to work across the disciplines, and we get to work directly with communities that are actually going to be using the spaces. And we also get to shape spaces that people will thrive and will also really want to come back to and really feel a sense of belonging to.
We're starting out with a vision in terms of built form, and we actually work backwards then to create that community.
You know, how do we get those layers all working together? So the social outcomes, the cultural outcomes with mana whenua or community groups and the council vision, and then that goes into the environmental outcomes as well, and also the economic drivers, and that feeds into our detailed design teams and gives them a really good steer.
I've been involved in the Karamu project for a number of years to ultimately end up with families living there, communities thriving, making decisions 3, 4, 5 years in advance for something that's going to continue for 50 plus years down the track.
It's our role as consultants to actually help our clients enable that vision and make it real.
Working with the likes of Whakatū up in Nelson or locally Ngātahu really aligns with our company values and getting back to the roots and how we align that process with design.
So on this project, it's our Cambridge Quarter project. Eliot Sinclair were engaged to provide subdivision, unit titles, construction survey as well as planning expertise.
We're trying to promote livable communities that are all walkable distances. We've got critical mass that's small. We can have lots of different mixed-use types of development in the same area, so people really don't have to drive for half an hour to get to something they need. They've got the amenities local.
Planning is focused on the use, the management and protection of our natural resources, such as our land.
For the people that live here, this is a green space for them. It's a space where they can come and relax and sort of claim as their own. It's a public space, but it also belongs and is part of their neighbourhood.
Pretty amazing site here we've got. 38 unit mixture of terraced homes and apartments, all established around a central courtyard with some trees that we've kept on the site and are going to be included in a big landscape area.
Where you can imagine a resident, a shop owner, parents playing in the playground with their kids.
And we see that with the way we work with Eliot Sinclair, aligning those visions of how you shape a community has really translated into the success that this project is.
It's really, really important to have a wider holistic understanding of the key principles and drivers in ensuring that we provide that flexibility both to the client but also the end user.
So to sum it up, space plus happy people equals place.